What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Double DRC here, back for part 2 of the Tamiya build. On to the differentials. Now I got they gave you grease to put on some of these differentials, but I got an extra tube of grease that I'm probably going to use mostly for the inside here with all the gears to get a good glob of grease in there and keep everything lubricated. It is waterproof grease, which I don't ever plan on really taking this into water, but you know, could be raining out, yada yada yada. So yeah, let's get into the second part of this build. This is probably, the way it looks, going to take the longest and be the most technical part, so we'll see how it goes. But so far the instructions have been pretty good, so I don't think it'll be an issue. I think it's just going to take a little bit of time figuring everything out. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so far, got most of the frame done on the bottom half. Got our front suspension in, our rear differentials together. Seen the time lapse of it right before this. So it looks like what's next in the booklet is the transmission. And again, from everything I've heard about the transmission and stuff, this can be a pretty intense process. So again, I'm going to do a time lapse after I'm done with it. This might be a 2-part time lapse. I might have to break this up because this is like a page and a half in the book and there's a lot of stuff to it. So we're going to get to the transmission and wish me luck. We'll see how it goes. All right, folks, well, there you have it. There's a transmission. I'm going to be honest with you. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It looks like a lot of moving parts, but if you follow the instructions basically exactly how they say, it went just fine. I will point out that in the one spot for putting the one gear in, it says to not replace with ball bearings. Apparently some people do, some people don't. I used the actual brass bearings that they said to put in. You have to glue them in, so make sure you do that. That's why I actually had to pause this video for a little bit, because I had to go out and get glue because I couldn't find mine. Other than that, I mean, this was super straightforward. The only thing I didn't like about it is when putting some of the gears in on the transmission, I couldn't quite tell which gears I was supposed to use, because they don't label them. Like, you're supposed to use a, you know, whatever turn gear, and they don't have any labels on them. But after staring at the manual for a while, you end up getting it. So yeah, transmission was actually really fun to put together. I mean, this in itself is pretty amazing in the engineering that went in to put this together. From trying to 3D print this, the shells when I 3D printed it came out pretty good. I'll have to find them and maybe put that in another video, but like I said, the gears themselves just did not come out good. But these things are pretty cool. So that's where I'm gonna probably wrap up this video, and it looks like in the next video we start assembling the body, putting the fenders on, putting tires together. So I'm pretty excited. It's really starting to take shape. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.